We ourselves about to link in 3,200 metres and 11 hurdles on their journey. And the field locked away and ready for the winter set. 3,200, all clears through, off they go. Beautiful start, and Magic View was one of the first to bounce out, headed by Centrix and Not a Bad Yarn, who goes through in the centre to take over the running. Gentle Habits is prominent too as they leap the first hurdle, and Not a Bad Yarn led 2 lengths Centrix. Magic View third, Gentle Habits is ahead away fourth. 2 lengths Deck Chairs over on the inside of Usurper when they go to the next jump. Wonder Bright Spot 2, Son of Redmond, Veritable Lad, followed by Noble Ben Barra. We ourselves next to last, and Seabiscuit last of all. At the third hurdle in the race, and Not a Bad Yarn clipped it and led by 2.5. Centrix is second. Magic View a length away third on the inside, and 2 lengths to Gentle Habits. In fourth placing, a length further back in the field is Bright Spot going up on the outside of Deck Chairs, and then Usurper 2 or 3 lengths to Son of Redmond, followed by Veritable Lad. Another 2 lengths then to Noble Ben Barra. We ourselves next to last, and Seabiscuit is last of all. Up to the turn the first time round, and Not a Bad Yarn by a length to Centrix. Magic View third the inside, and Wonder Gentle Habits, Bright Spot fifth the outside, and then Deck Chairs and Usurper. Behind those is Son of Redmond, Veritable Lad, Noble Ben Barra, one of the last down to the inside. We ourselves behind it, and Seabiscuit is last of all. Coming along to the first of a treble down the straight, Not a Bad Yarn over that one nicely. He jumps well, he's a length clear. Centrix dropped in behind him in second placing now. About a length and a half away is Magic View as they go to the next hurdle. Second horse not jumping it very well. Back behind them, Gentle Habits in fourth placing, being followed by Deck Chairs, and then Bright Spot the outside in the white and pink colours. One Usurper, Noble Ben Barra, Son of Redmond starting a run as they go towards the next hurdle. Oh, the leader went right through it, didn't handle that one well. Gathers his feet though as he turns out of the straight. Veritable Lad is well back. He's third last from We Ourselves and Seabiscuit. After that mistake now, it's Not a Bad Yarn leading into the back. He's a length clear. Moving into second placing, Magic View. Centrix now on the inside in third, and then came Gentle Habits fourth on the outside. A length and a half further back is Bright Spot, Deck Chairs the rail. 2 lengths Usurper, Veritable Lad, Noble Ben Barra are about to start a run now in the red colours as he goes into the back straight, followed by Son of Redmond, We Ourselves and Seabiscuit. Not a Bad Yarn leads Magic View after completing a circuit, with the next hurdle looming up in their sights now. Not a Bad Yarn from Magic View. Centrix the inside third. Gentle Habits is fourth. He's been there all the way, being followed further back in the field by Deck Chairs on the rails. 2 lengths to Bright Spot. Usurper a neck away. Noble Ben Barra's got a little closer. 3 lengths further back in the field as they go to this one is Veritable Lad in company with Son of Redmond. Over on the outside, We Ourselves about to start a run from a long way back, and Seabiscuit is last of all as they leap that next hurdle. Oh, and a faller, and Deck Chairs has gone down. Deck Chairs took a fall. He's to his feet, and so is the rider. At the 800, there's 2 hurdles to go. They come down the side of the course, and Not a Bad Yarn led Magic View. Noble Ben Barra has moved up stylishly third the outside. Centrix still there fourth on the rail. Gentle Habits fifth under pressure now. Then Usurper and Bright Spot under a lot of pressure, with a gap to We Ourselves as they come around the home turn now. And Noble Ben Barra has moved up fast on the outside, and he races into the lead. Noble Ben Barra kicked away a length and a half in front around the home turn with 2 to jump. Magic View is second. Not a Bad Yarn's had enough. Centrix is still there running home fairly well. At the second last one, Noble Ben Barra lands by 3. Centrix into second placing. Gentle Habits is running on fairly. At the last, Noble Ben Barra has a big lead, and he's home as he jumps it well. Noble Ben Barra leads by 5 lengths Centrix, and then Gentle Habits from Magic View, but Noble Ben Barra goes down to take the winter set hurdle, eased up. Noble Ben Barra won it well from Centrix second. Gentle Habits is about 4 lengths back third, and then Magic View, Usurper, Bright Spot, followed by Not a Bad Yarn, We Ourselves, then Son of Redmond, Seabiscuit. Veritable Lad hasn't completed the course. He's just about to canter past the line. Deck Chairs took that fall down the back straight at the third last. He's cantered past the post, and it looked like the rider was okay too, Wayne Smith. Noble Ben Barra, ridden by Richard Burton, sat back, and now St Royal has moved in and they're ready to run. Lights flashing, 1,200 metres. Streamlined on the inside. Racing, and Streamline got away reasonably. Heedman, the one that missed it a length and a half, and the favourite began fast near the outside, Dandy Kid, as St Royal goes through the pack to take up the running early. It's St Royal in front from Dandy Kid going to second. Rocky Jester is just inside it, 2 lengths to Stranger. Then Streamlined improving on the outside of it. Cataract is 3 wide at the turn at the 800, and boots forward. Streamline got checked. and lost at least 2 lengths in that, and he's back towards the end of the field. In fact, he's last as Heedman went past him. Down the hill they run, and St Royal by a length. Dandy Kid, 2 lengths Stranger over on the inside, followed by Catrack, and between them is Rocky Jester, and then 2 Heedman with Streamlined on his outside. Coming for home, 500 a run, and St Royal will corner in front of Dandy Kid, who's travelling beautifully at the top of the straight. 3 lengths then to Stranger, getting into third placing off the rails, and then Catrack and Streamlined on the outside. At the 250 metre mark now, and the leader St Royal tackled by Dandy Kid, and they've got right away on the rest of them. They're 6 lengths in front of Stranger, Streamlined and Catrack. Dandy Kid takes the lead with 150 to go, boots away on St Royal, then Streamlined coming home well from Stranger, but Dandy Kid keeps the perfect record and wins it comfortably. Dandy Kid eased up, won it by 3 or 4 lengths to St Royal, and Stranger third, and then Streamlined. Back behind those to finish were Catrack, followed in by Heedman with a long last in the race. Rocky Jester just cantering past the line. Dandy Kid 3 for 3 now, and he was bolting coming ahead. Moved in, El Harik last to go in. The racing now. Rort began reasonably. Windigo looked to be slowed down towards the inside, where the Mookster began very quickly. Vertrag, Gold Valley is away very fast. As they settle down now, the grey Gold Valley working to the lead. Vertrag holds the rails. Just behind that horse as they settle down, and then Gattaca, Rort on the outside. Timely Waters and El Harik are out deeper, and the Mookster off the pace on the rails, followed by Windigo and Datari last bunch. They are coming towards the turn. Vertrag gets up on the inside of Gold Valley, and these two share the lead around the home turn from Rort, with Joshua's Pride on his outside running on. Windigo's got up on the inside, and then the Mookster, they came down near the 300. Vertrag drew a length in front of Gold Valley. Joshua's Pride is coming home well on the outside. Rort is battling at the moment. It's now Joshua's Pride racing up to tackle Vertrag with 100 metres to go. Takes the lead. Datari's running on well, but Joshua's Pride is racing away from them, and Joshua's Pride is going to score by 2 lengths. Datari. Rort has got up on the outside to grab third ahead of Gold Valley and Vertrag. Gattaca next, and then Timely Waters, followed by El Harik. The Mookster always well back, and Windigo last to finish. Joshua's Pride, the winner, number 6, ridden by Dale Short, 57-3. Now they're ready, set to go for the 4th. Racing, Gladden began well towards the inside. Tenacity again a little slow, and she settles second last as they settle down now. To Mark bursting through the pack, runs to the lead over Tempernet. Gladden the rail, Nakuma outside her, and Naphill very wide, followed by Jingle Bells. A length and a half further back, Chow Baby, Yellow Star on the outside from Fleischer down on the fence. 2 lengths further back is Tenacity, and about 3 to 4 lengths to Melbourne Crown. To Marg off the back at the 800, led by 3/4 Nakuma. Over on the inside is Gladden, followed by Tempernet, improving to 4th, and Jingle Bells between horses. 2 lengths Naphill, Chow Baby, 1 Fleischer, Yellow Star, a length and a half Tenacity, and 1 to Melbourne Crown. As they came round the turn at the 500, to Marg's a length in front of Nakuma, and Jingle Bells is third turning. Gladden hard at it down on the inside, and then Tempernet, who's under the whip, followed by Chow Baby, Fleischer. Tenicity's back last, 300 metres to go now, and to Marg skipped out by 2 lengths, Jingle Bells and Nakuma, followed further back by Chow Baby. Tenacity is still last, to Marg in front inside the 200 metres. Here's Chow Baby starting to wind up powerfully. Chow Baby gets to Tamarg, takes the lead, draws clear, and Chow Baby's coming away to win. Chow Baby a length and a half to Marg, Jingle Bells third, then Fleischer, followed further back by Yellow Star and Tenacity. Back behind them were Tempernet, Nakuma weakening, Naphill well back, trailed by Gladden, and Melbourne Crown last all the way. Chow Baby, number 2, ridden by Lincoln Coffey, finishing very strongly to get the prize. Tamarg doing all the... Now Ken Veet moved up, and the field is locked away and ready for dispatch now. Racing at the 1200 metres, Maximel, a beautiful start. In fact, Maximel and upright away nicely, headed off by Striker Run in the early part. Out quickly is Sinizo Dancer, sitting second outside Striker Run, with Maximel third on the inside of upright. Beige Hunk outside them in company with Ken Veet, about a half a length to Gold Venture, about 4 wide. In behind those, Royal Rambo, followed then by Another Excuse. Born to Perform has got back to second last, and Another Excuse. 700 to run down the side they go, and Striker Run the leader. It's about about a half length clear. Running second, Sinizo Dancer and Beige Hunk the outside. One Maximel fourth, and then Upright and Gold Venture together. A length to Ken Veet, ridden along at the moment from Royal Rambo down on the inside, followed by Born to Perform, Another Excuse, and Above the Law will be last when they corner. Sinizo Dancer in the centre takes a slender lead. Beige Hunk there on the outside. Soon after, races into the lead now. It's Beige Hunk going for home. 300 to go, kicked out by two. Upright Gold Venture are coming home fairly, followed by Sinizo Dancer, who's battling along well. They're inside the two. Beige Hunk is 2 lengths in front from Gold Venture, and Upright in the middle, who's closing now. Upright and Gold Venture claim the lead. Upright goes home the better, and Upright wins at half a length on the line. Upright from Gold Venture, and Beige Hunk weakening to third, and then Above the Law. He's come from last to get fourth, followed by Sinizo Dancer, Born to Perform, Maximel, Ken Veet, Another Excuse. Royal Rambo's finished well back, and Strike a Run, which led them, finished last of all. Upright the winner, ridden by Darren Gauci, just finished a bit too powerfully. Beige Hunk went for home early. See that on the inside with Hot Taste. Stormy Gem. There's Knightly Sword taking the outside gate, so we're ready for action. This is a sometime handicap. All clears through. Racing now. Swords drawn away quickly, so was Video Fan. Knightly Sword away very fast with Flirty Bird over near the outside, and Comprende's going up as they settle into stride now. Golden Seraph dropped out to be third last. Going past the 1400, Flirty Bird on the inside of Rembetica. Lead Knightly Sword settling third, and then a length Comprende. Next Hot Taste on the rail from Video Fan. Stormy Jim is 3 wide. 2 lengths further back is Swords Drawn, followed then by over on the inside is Sweet Ladybird, and a length behind it then is Cotton on Flyer. 3 deep around Golden Seraph, and I like to see that on the rail. Rembetica at the 1000, set up by 2 lengths now. Flirty Bird is happy to sit second, ahead away Knightly Sword third. A length and a half Video Fan between runners. Then Comprende, Stormy Jim still travelling wide, and Hot Taste a length away on the fence. 1 Swords Drawn, 1 Sweet Ladybird, followed by Cotton on Flyer. I like to see that, and Golden Seraph. Rembetica led the field down the hill near the 600. Knightly Sword edging a bit closer to the outside, and Flirty Bird on the rail. 2 lengths further back, Stormy Jim around Video Fan, Hot Taste, and then Swords Drawn. Comprende gone. Sweet Ladybird getting through on the inside, followed by Cotton on Fly, Golden Seraph, and I like to see that. Into the straight now, and Flirty Bird got up on the inside to take the lead now from Rembetica. Hot Taste has followed Flirty Bird through, and now Stormy Jim is letting down with a good run on the outside. And further back in the field is now Golden Seraph on the outside. It's now Stormy Jim racing to the lead over Flirty Bird. Golden Seraph and Cotton on Flyer are coming home. Stormy Jim's clear, Cotton on Flyer trying hard. Stormy Jim about a length in front. Stormy Jim takes it out a length, Cotton on Flyer, Golden Seraph third. Then Video Fan and Flirty Bird, followed by Sweet Ladybird making some ground the outside. Clear of Hot Taste, Knightly Sword, which dropped off. Back behind those were Swords Drawn and Rembetica, and then Comprende, and I like to see that a bad last. Stormy Jim raced 3 deep all the way, but he's powered away in the straight. Number nearly ready to go. Regal Royal has moved in. Coming up there, Mercatus and Daybreak Treat. Zedinka out of the number 11 gate. Racing not bad. She got away about a length behind the pack, and that's the best she's done in ages. Strange Addiction away very fast towards the inside. Away quickly Grand Tiller, Boundary Boy. There's Mercatus zipping across from the outside looking for the front. Pinteri Boy and Marlborough are going forward. Chenwood just in behind them, followed by Regal Royal, Bisca Go-Go. And as they come down towards the winning post, Strange Addiction is being pressured by Mercatus, who wants the front, and they put on a bit of pressure here, and they lead at the post. A lap to go, 3 lengths to Grand Tiller. Marlborough's a neck away fourth, 2 or 3 lengths to Chenwood running fifth, and then Pinteri Boy. About 2 lengths to Regal Royal outside Zedinka. Over on the inside is Boundary Boy, 2 or 3 lengths then to Sure Touch outside Bisca Go-Go, and then Brakeman, Gegabar, Copper Wildwood, and Daybreak Treat, one of the last as they head out of the straight. At the 1600, and Mercatus took up its favourite role and led by a length, Strange Addiction. A length to Grand Tiller now easing out and is going up outside the leader, and Mercatus tried to slow down, and and they move up quickly again. Strange Addiction on the outside, and Grand Tiller make a line of 3 into the back, and they lead by about 4 or 5 lengths to Marlborough Chemwood. A length and a half Boundary Boy, a neck away Pinteri Boy. 2 lengths behind those is Regal Royal over on the outside, followed by Zdenka. A length and a half Sure Touch, Bisca Go-Go to Brakeman, Copper Wildwood, Daybreak Treat next to last, and Gigabar last of all. Strange Addiction keeping the pressure to Macardus. 2 lengths to Grand Tiller, drop back again third. 3 or 4 lengths to Chemwood, 1,000 to run Marlborough the outside, and 1 further back Pinteri Boy, Boundary Boy and neck away. 1 further back Regal Royal, followed by Zdenka, 2 to Bisca Go-Go. Then came Sure Touch, followed by Brakeman, Copper Wildwood, Daybreak Treat is still well back, and Gigabar's last of all. Strange Addiction, the leader, he's done some work, and Macardus is again having a go at him. Pinteri Boy, the fresh one on the scene, immediately goes up on their outside, and then Boundary Boy. Chemwood working into it from Regal Royal. Then Marlborough under pressure. Next is Zdenka from Bisca Go-Go. Grand Tiller's dropped out. And then Daybreak Treat and Brakeman as they corner. Where Strange Addiction, the grey, first round the home turn. Boundary Boy got up on the inside. Chemwood 2 lengths away. Then came Macardus, Pinteri Boy and Regal Royal, and Zdenka looked to be too far back at the 300 metre mark now. And here's Regal Royal sprinting down the middle of the track to go out after Boundary Boy, who has the rail. Strange Addiction and Chemwood are fighting on. It's Regal Royal though, drawing away. Copper Wildwood coming home well. It's Regal Royal in front of Copper Wildwood. Regal Royal getting tight. Copper Wildwood lunges. Not much in this. Regal Royal, Copper Wildwood, who's made a lunge at the post. Well, just behind those Chemwood, I think it might have been third there. From Zdenka, who's run on well. Boundary Boy and Strange Addiction just behind them with Macardus. They were well clear of the rest of the pack, which were headed by Daybreak Treat and Pinteri Boy, followed further back in the field by Grand Tiller. Gigabar well back in the field is Sure Touch back there in company with Marlborough, Brakeman and Bisca Go-Go. Now stand by for numbers. Regal Royal looked home to the world, but he is ready. Josey Velez is away, and so too Vale. Now Josey Velez moved in, and Vale has the outside gate. All in now. Ready for the last, and they're on their way now. Summerico a little slow to move down towards the inside, and Coley Cat dropped out. He's grabbed hold of Vale going right across their heels towards the end early. Choose the Blues was the first to bounce out ahead of Cider In. Hooker is right there in third place in the red cap. Gin Slingers around it. Middleton Avenue is deep, and Mystic Lass is on the outside of that one. About 2 lengths further back in the field is Josey Velez, Cattle Kate, Primrose Penny in a line. Summerico's getting up on the inside, only a half length off those. Being followed then by Citronetta in that bunch, and then 2 lengths to Coley Cat, being trailed by Super Volt. Vale towards the end. Back towards the end of the field, Baramissi and Mukasha. They've gone past 1,000 metres. Pretty bunch though. And Cider In led by a half. Choose the Blues. A length and a half to Gin Sling. Hooker down near the inside with Summerico, and Middleton Avenue is very wide. A length to Mystic Lass in the pink and white colours. They're followed a length further back in the field by Cattle Kate, and Citronetta's improving around it. Then came Josey Velez, followed by Primrose Penny, Coley Cat, Vale out wide. 1 to Super Volt, Baramissi towards the end with Mukasha. Coming up towards the turn, Cider In just the leader. It's going to corner in front of Choose the Blues. Hooker's been on the pace all the way third from Gin Sling. Middleton Avenue wide, Mystic Lass deep all the way. And then Citronetta. Cider In leads Choose the Blues at the 400 metre mark. 3 lengths in front of Hooker, who's given the green light to go out after them now. And Citronetta's coming on fairly from Cattle Kate, and then came Vale and the yellow blinkers. It's Cider In the inside. Hooker, Citronetta and Vale are coming now. Citronetta getting to Hooker. Hooker tackled by Citronetta, then Vale. Citronetta going home the better with Hooker. Hooker kicks back. Hooker ahead in front, and Hooker won it from Citronetta by a head. Vale is third, then Cattle Kate and Choose the Blues, followed further back by Mystic Lass. Supervolt made some ground, and then Gin Sling. They were trailed by Cider In, which weakened. Then Mukasha, Primrose Penny, Summerico, Coley Cat, Josey Velez. Well back was Baramissi and Middleton Avenue last of all. Stand by for numbers here. Hooker's found plenty under extreme pressure. Citronello loomed up to have a go at it. Track today dead, 4.78 the penetrometer and the rails out.